If you follow news on climate change, you might have experienced unease or disappointment in the way the world is addressing it. Maybe you express your emotions and questions through writing, photography, or education. Here's one Saranac Lake resident who's doing all three.
Hi, I'm Saikat Chakraborty. I am currently an associate professor of chemistry at the Department of Natural Science in Paul Smith College. And I've been here since fall of 21, but I am originally from India. My hometown is in Durgapur, West Bengal.
Saikat discovered the Adirondacks with friends in graduate school. As a photographer, he said, the park provided a lot of inspiration.
It started with camping and the usual hiking trips out of, going to Indian Head and Whiteface, and then that got me hooked, and this is what I always wanted to do. My hobby, is photography, and so what better place to be doing photography than here?
Years ago, he was doing research in the medical field, but when he began working in a lab and contributing to renewable energy studies, he found himself in the climate space. Now, he weaves climate education into his teaching and hobbies.
When I try to teach environmental chemistry classes, I give them different literature which they have not seen in other courses, like from studies in peatlands South in Asia. When I teach my photography classes, I try to incorporate some sort of an environmental writing and a perspective and their portfolio of images that reflect something that they're authentically thinking about the environment. So I try to introduce that kind of thinking coming from the arts and humanities side into courses as well.
Through that work, Saikat has discovered some of the ways young Adirondackers are thinking about climate change.
There is a lot of concern, discussion, confusion about what's the best way to navigate, because you can go from destroying paintings in museums to actually leading community events. And when you are connected on social media, you see all of those different things, and all of them might seem appealing. Right or wrong is a different thing. When I try to photograph or write, it's not something that fits into one neat category or another, and that's what I would like to think of my work is about, that when I'm writing about beauty as well as about climate change, I want to hear stories from other people or read their writing or look at their photography. I want to see their own personal beliefs and biases shining through it, because that's how I learn. I don't want to read something neat that could be placed in one category, because as a person you are a multitude, and that should be reflected in the work that you do rather than boxing people into neat categories.